Alright. Oh yeah, I did turn on my microphone. Let's... Oh fuck, you can hear me. Alright. Oh yeah, I did turn on my microphone. Okay. So like, there's a serious delay. Okay. So, oh fuck, it's like... There's a serious delay. Yeah, hi Zach. So, the delay is actually kind of insane. Like, it's almost a solid, like, 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, hi Zach. So, oh god, and I can even... Alright. But, like, this boss is so hard. Level hard. Actually, I have to turn off my computer monitor.
Face me, Shinobi. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Cause like, okay, so this guy is based off of another boss that already exists in game. So most of the, oh fuck, most of the mistakes here are just trying to remember which attacks are original to this boss and which are from the old form of him, and it's such a pain in the ass trying to remember, because a big thing is with this form, there's just like no time to breathe. Okay, we heal for those. Oh, no we don't! Oh!
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
The name of the game is Aggression for this guy. Major pain in the ass. Oh, fuck! So, when those little things flash... that means there are three options he could do. He could be going for a stab, for which I can do that, or he could be going for a sweep attack, which I gotta jump. Fuck! Or he's going for a grab. And there is very little distinction between each one. Also, for the record, whoever else has joined, I can see the comments. They do appear on my little side screen here. So I can see Zach is talking. But... yeah, so I will show you the previous version of him so you can get a feel for like how much different he is. So that's Inner Genichiro. He's at the end of this trial, and here's what sucks about this. These two are literally the first two bosses in the game, so you can clap them easy peasy. And so when I saw Genichiro was next, I thought, ooh boy, easy clap. Because he's also pretty easy to take care of. Yeah, I'll actually mute myself in Discord just in case.
Face me, Shinobi. I didn't think I'd...
So a big thing with Genichiro is he always opens with with two moves. Specifically for this form, who's like easy baby mode, he starts with that bow and then the roll slash, and for that fucking cracked mode, he starts with that triple slash, which I had never seen before. So that was the grab, and I just barely managed to survive that. So the goal of these bosses is to either break that yellow bar like fill it all the way, or to get rid of all their health. And Genichiro, his big flaw is that he attacks so much that if you can get a good pace going, you can easy clap him just like that.
I'm not finished. Send over the Devine Heir.
Oh, the design of this game is insane. It's one of my favorite games of all time because it is very well thought out. Fuck. Alright. That's easy. We take those. I still got my resurrection intact. So, yeah, that was pretty bad. Dude, I actually, like, got so pissed the first time I fought this boss because, well, okay, the first time I got to this phase of this boss, because when I first started, it was a struggle, but I was at college, and right when I got to this phase, I was, oh, damn, okay. So, but you see, I could have done that. I was just, you know, a little bit floozy. I did make some serious mistakes. Not gonna undermine that. But like, so first time I got to that phase, he was like almost dead, middle of the thunderstorm, power went out like right at the last second. I was so pissed off. All right, so that was like base Genichiro. Yeah, I was also talking, but like I can find it kind of easy to do that while I play games, but like a huge thing is just like, I don't know, I honestly, non-potable water indeed, but like the long and short with the differences between Genichiro's is that he does so much more damage and there are so few opportunities to heal. And you see how I still lost some health there, even though that was a near perfect deflection? That's another huge thing. He does not give a single fuck about if I'm having an off day.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Okay, we take those. So if I don't perfect deflect any of those, they all will still do damage, even through my block. And that hits, if all three of those hit, I just fucking die, like what just happened there. And it sucks. So hard. Okay. I'll try this next one. Total silence. Oh wait, I just realized I was talking about 2 people watching this stream. I think I am the second one. Now that I think about it, that's why no one else has said anything. Complete silence.
Face me. I didn't think I'd see you.
We take those. That's a new attack. I've never seen that one before. Take those. Oh, how? Oh, camera, please work with me. Shit.
I'm not finished. Check the Devine Heir.
It's actually a pretty easy cycle on this second phase. Okay, so I can't heal on that attack. Alright. So I'm not too worried because I got 2 more resurrects, so if I get through this phase, I get 1 back. Ah! Son of a bitch. Stuck against the wall. The big issue with this boss specifically, and it's a kind of an issue with the whole game, is that the camera sometimes fights me, and my biggest issue, and I'm not sure if it came with this new patch, I think it may have though, is that sometimes my camera will just unlock if a boss gets like me too close to a wall and does something funky. How many resurrections? So do you see those 3 little pink orbs over top of my health bar? That's how many times I can resurrect. So if I resurrect once, then it scratches out the 2 that are left. You know what? I'll actually go down and show you on the enemies down below, because that's a more controlled environment. But so if I die once, it'll oh, hi. If I die once, it'll strike out one of those, meaning I will not be able to use it. This wasn't the enemy I was looking for, per se, but they'll do. And so... sorry, I was just focused on him. But... Alright. So I'll get up to the enemies I was actually intending on fighting, so I'll just sprint past these guys. But... yeah, those guys were about to explode on me in kamikaze style. Alright. So against this guy, because they're actually pretty fun to fight. So when I die here, I'll be able to resurrect. Like so. And it'll strike out my other 2, and they will be stricken out until I can defeat an enemy. And therefore I died because I did actually genuinely fuck up. But if I kill him, it will restore my ability to resurrect again. However, those second 2 resurrects function differently. Those second 2 resurrects, it's a one-time thing, sort of. So if I use my second resurrection, I will not be able to use it until I kill enough enemies to gain it back. This has some of my favorite game mechanics I've ever seen. Like the Shinobi prosthetic. I haven't been using it much because against Genichiro, it's honestly only to exert more pressure. But I can have 3 equipped at a time, and they each do a different thing. So these 3/4 shurikens here, well, the one I've got equipped, they are all just for doing damage. This one uses more of my spirit emblems. I can hold 20 of them, as seen in the bottom right corner of my screen, the little like dude beside my shurikens. And so this one is for dealing extra damage at a higher cost. It's also harder to block. I think this one just kind of distracts enemies. Inflict far more damage. Hits multiple times. Oh, so it uses the money I have to just kind of deal more damage, which is pretty cool. The loaded axe and all of its variants are just kind of like for dealing heavy damage and breaking shields. The loaded spear dealing heavy damage, and it also allows me to like pull enemies towards me and like pull their armor off if they're big enough. Sabimaru is a poisonous little thing. It's actually one of my favorite weapons. This one actually could do with some use against Genichiro. The umbrellas, they're all just a basic shield. These two have a specific damage type that they do better against. And then these two, this is the base one and this is the upgraded one. The firecracker allows me to distract enemies. It gives me a small breathing window. This one is slower, but it does more like it adds a status effect effectively to give me more attack power. The flame vent just shoots a bunch of flames. It's mostly for doing damage. It can also do the burn status effect, which makes me deal more damage, but it's pretty slow. The Mist Raven also actually could be really useful against Genichiro. So it activates like a little like second, maybe second and a half, little like stance up, and if I hit when I'm stanced up, it allows me to like teleports behind you, nothing personnel kid, omae wa mu shinderu. This one just adds a fire effect when I like teleports behind you. These three are really slow but really powerful. So this is the base version, this is the upgraded, and this is the further upgraded. So I gather some wind and then I release it and it'll turn an enemy around, and if I hit them a second time with the same attack, it will send them to the Shadow Realm. And I think this one just gives me money. Oh no, it can be performed twice, and yeah, it also just drops money. And then the finger whistle allows me to distract some enemies. It's more world based, so if I lock onto a dude, I can kind of just like call him out. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole game, this whole thing. I assume you're talking about the finger, or are you talking about the divine abduction? Because I don't think the divine abductions work on bosses. They hit them twice and it's gone. And the other big thing is you barely get a chance. I can waste a couple of spirit emblems to show you what it does. Here's why it's hard to use on bosses, because I have to gather wind first, then I can release it, and then I release it the second time to try and get rid of them. However, I think it might turn them around, but it definitely won't kill them. Yeah. So the divine abductions, they... Okay, so actually this is a decent load up to go against Genichiro with. In consideration of these, I'll actually switch out Lazulite Shuriken for Sabimaru. I'll hit Mist Ravens here, and I will put my Lazulites here. This Jizo statue, that allows me to get another Resurrect mid-battle. That's pretty useful if I can get it off. See, I forgot to try it, but my ninjutsus work if I can get a backstab. You saw I did it on that one guy. This will increase my sword attack power. I'm actually going to give it a try on Genichiro next time I do it. I'll actually try it on basic baby Genichiro. And then these are all special attacks, so I was flipping towards Genichiro to deal some pressure to him. That's one of these special attacks. I've got a bunch of other ones, but this is like the only one that I think will actually work on Genichiro, and I'm using the second version of it because it also allows me, if I'm fighting an enemy, to back off and gain some pressure. So I'll actually give... I'll actually try a Divine Abduction on Genichiro and see if it does anything. Because effectively what the Divine Abductions are supposed to do for basic enemies is it gives me a free insta-kill if I can get it off, because a backstab is just an immediate kill. And I think for bosses, it will just allow me to get a moment of breather. Yeah, so I don't think I'll actually be able to get one off in this fight. That's fine. We take these.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Yeah, I don't think he'll let me get one off, even if I wanted to. Okay, so I can get one off, but, you know, for heavy price. Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to stance up on him. Alright. Now I'm going to try... Okay, so the Devine Abduction's definitely out. But you see it did turn him around, and usually that allows me to just kind of one-shot it out. You know, I'll actually show you on those dudes down below me. I have to remember how the fuck I get back into the building from here. I think it's just down here. Yeah, it is. Oh. How did I not grab that? Or is it there? It is. Alright. Around the castle we go. Oh wait, I can get back in here through Ishin's room. Sup, Ishin? I want to use your... Oh, hey, I could have eavesdropped on him. That's new. Let's try this in a far more controlled area. I will... There's dudes on the other side of this wall. And I hit them. Lovely. Ah, damn it. Out of spirit almost. Oh well. So I won't waste my resurrected power. These guys are pretty fun to fight in one-on-ones, but like any more than one, and they're a pain in the ass. So you see, I just killed that guy after using my resurrection, and it gave me the ability to resurrect back. And so if I were to die again, I would be allowed to use it again. Oh yeah, this is the old lady I've been eating. I think I told you about it a while ago. It's pretty fun. She just kind of dies immediately. Oh, you know what? I'll show you, actually. So I will die to this next guy. Shine. Oh, hi. I mean, the point was to die, but I guess I'll... So it'll strike out the next one, and you see how it's just kind of gone now? So I will now spend some time getting those back, and I can also show you how Divine Abduction works in the meantime. So, see how it's like a little like sliver of resurrective ability? So every time I kill a guy, it'll give me a little bit of that back, but in order to make this not take forever, I'm going to pop a Mibu balloon, which just gets me... It's an item that allows me to get more stuff back after. So that one gets me more resurrective ability for every kill I get. So that's Divine Abduction, really, in a nutshell. It's good that I just so happen to be in my typical farming spot for my resurrections. The grandmas have like no health, so it's pretty easy clap to get them. Shit. So they fucked up their little room. So now fighting them is a bit of a pain in the ass. And my Mibu balloon doesn't last forever. But he is in the cuck room. Fight me. Alright, that's fine. I get that one for free, but another guy just saw me, so I'm gonna fuck right off. I'm gonna cut my losses. I think my Mibu balloon will still be active when I rest, so yeah. So I can get those two guys down. Yeah, them grandmas, I literally can just snipe them with a shuriken and they get clapped, so... Feel bad for that one because she got like a half second to realize that I was gonna clap her. Well, we take those. Clap. Alright, maybe ran out, so I'll pop another one. And I just gotta rinse and repeat that because I'm pretty sure if I go for my Genichiros, they won't give me back that resurrection that I wasted. So It's more time being wasted than anything else, but oh well. Granted, I only really get like 2 resurrections in the Genichiro fight anyways, because if I have to resurrect in the first place, it's like the first phase, sorry, it usually means I ain't doing too hot. Shit. So all he's doing there is just regaining his yellow bar. Because that's how I'm killing most of these guys. I'm not draining their health. I'm actually, like, breaking their posture, which is what that yellow bar is called. I've also got it, and I'm really bad at maintaining it. Just because in order to maintain it, I have to back off and kind of shield, or I have to easy clap somebody. No, I don't need to wall climb. Where is he in his cycle? Shit. Shit, missed. Got her. You know what? I'll use this time to show you what Sabimaru does. So, all those Japanese characters really said was poisoned. So now he'll lose some health over time, which also allows me to break his posture faster. So the real relationship in this game is vitality and posture. The lower someone's health is, the more posture they lose. So some bosses are like pretty much purely health based in order to kill them. Like you pretty much gotta drain their health and actually get anywhere. And then others are, you know, just block them till they die. Genichiro is actually a pretty good like balance of both of those, because Genichiro you have to lower his health a little bit, but because he attacks so often, you don't need to lower his health too much in order to break his posture. And also, this is a skin I'm using. So the whole point of this new update really was the skins. This skin is for completing the game, so I've already beaten the game on this save file once before. This is what Sekiro looks like 99.9% of the time until this update came out. But I've got 2 other save files that don't have the new skin yet, so I might as well. Alright, and I don't think I really need to pop the last Mibu in order to get my resurrect back. Oh, forgot to rest. Yes, so every time I block and it does like that large circular spark, that is me doing a perfect deflect, which gets rid of like a decent chunk of their posture. And when they do that little like move where they stab, if I step on their sword, it does a lot of posture damage, and that's the whole point of it. And so when it comes to posture, see, so I've perfect blocked every one of his attacks, and that's why he died so damn fast. And that's why, like, with Genichiro, you probably saw it a lot. Not all of my blocks were perfect blocks. And that's why I kept, like, you know, dying so fast, because I'm not perfect blocking his stuff. Because if I don't perfect block, it also does a little bit of my vitality damage. And so when my posture breaks, all it does is open me up for attack. That's another reason I was taking so much damage in the Genichiro fight. Because I have to regain my posture by doing that. I have to kind of sit back and wait, but that also gives them time. lost my train of thought when that popped up, but basically, the whole point of this game is to know when your enemy is attacking and to block exactly. So it heavily favors people who figure out enemy attack patterns. That's why I farm here, because these guys are a very difficult enemy, but their attack patterns are pretty good once they're memorized. And so they give you a lot of money, a lot of resurrective power, and they're honestly just some of the most fun enemies to fight in the game. They're the best risk reward out of all of them, especially in this quantity here. Oh shit, he's standing, so I might not. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to pop that Mibu again. Yeah, so when it comes down to... was this one on the walls that I can do it? Yes, it is. Did I grab what's behind here? I did. Yeah, so just... don't worry about that. That's a thing for if I, like, go through the regular game. I was just wondering if I grabbed it in the save file. But when it comes to Kenichiro, so his whole thing is that he's just a pain in the ass. I'll actually check this reflection of Genichiro because I kind of want to be able to beat this one in order to beat the second one. And so when it comes down to me taking damage when I block, it's all chip damage. So if I didn't block, I would basically get clapped by nearly every one of his attacks.
I didn't think I'd see you again.
Shit. I was trying to ninjutsu him. And also I did notice my resurrective power didn't reset, so that's good to know. Another big thing with Genichiro and why he's a hard boss is that he has 3 phases. Each of his phases can be shown above his health bar, those little red orbs right over top of it. That was just unlucky. Actually, pretty good cycle for Genichiro. That's fine, that was worth it. Now it wasn't, but oh well. Another thing with Genichiro and why he's a hard boss is a lot of his attacks will be a slight pause and then a continuation of his flurry of attacks. Like that there, he'll go 1, 2, 3, and then he'll delay the 4th. And same with that attack there. And so what I'm doing there is I'm just trying to get a perfect block, because if I spam guard, he physically cannot... Oh, fuck! He physically cannot hit me through that guard spam. However, it gives me a chance to perfect block his attack still. There we go. Fuck. Fuck! Okay, so the only reason he killed me there is because he broke my posture. That's fine. Fucked up anyways, because I was planning on trying to see if I can do my ninjutsu on him. But he ended up with his back against the wall, and I just fucked up my Q anyways. Oh, now there's 4 people watching. Who else be here? There's 2 more of yous, because one of them is me, one of them is Zach. Actually, I think I'll be able to see it here. Nope.
Shinobi. I didn't think I'd see it again.
Fuck! Okay, I need to, like, focus. I don't know what that perilous attack is classified as. Because there's nothing that it fits. It's not a grab, and it's not a sweep, and it's definitely not a stab. Fuck. Shouldn't use chat. Because, oh, that was his grab, and that would have insta-killed me there, which is fun. Love those. Oh, so I can't ninjutsu him. What the hell? Thanks, Genichiro. Yeah, it does not want me to ninjutsu him, which is fair. The ninjutsus are really powerful. Fuck. Wow, I lost a viewer during that. Fuck! God damn it, I am so bad! I should know this. Damn. Alright, we take that.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Okay, so don't apply pressure like that. Alright, yeah. Fucked up because I literally just said not to do that, and I just went and did it. Okay, I'm gonna get out of my stream on my laptop for a second because I don't need that distracting me. It's in the corner of my eye, that hole around, and it was kind of a pain in my ass. Oh, and I lost another viewer. That's fun. Cool. I'm wondering if that was any of the boys, or if that was just some people grifting. You know, coming through, seeing me being trash at this game. Either way, it's kind of funny. Zach, you're my most loyal viewer. It was interesting, though, because I can see it in the corner of my screen that I've got... Oh, why are you here? You shouldn't be here yet, but now it doesn't matter. Ow. Alright. Man. I feel bad for this old lady because she just gets to watch me murder all of her protectors every single time. See, one massive thing about this whole situation is I'm actually pretty out of practice for this game still. Like, I have my moments, but, like, man, now versus when I beat Ishin, holy shit, Ishin. I can show you Ishin, but it won't do any justice, because, like, I'll die pretty much right the fuck away. You know what, actually, maybe giving a shot at Ishin will help me kind of get in the headspace. I don't want to travel, I want a reflection of strength. So, these are the final two bosses of the game. One is the best one. Favorite boss, second favorite boss of all time. This one sucks. Whole point of this one is he just does big fuck off damage. But, like, I'm gonna get easy clapped here. I am going to get fucked by Ishin.
Come, Sekiro.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. The big thing with Ishin is a lot of his attacks are super similar. And a lot of them super devastating. So you have to get every single visual cue, at least in that first phase. The second and third phase are way easier because he just kind of pulls out a spear, and spear enemies are almost a joke in this game because I can just kind of step on all of their attacks. The only thing he's really got going for him in his second and third phase is ancient shinobi technique Glock. But yeah, he killed me pretty fucking swiftly there. Actually, you know what? I'll show you my favorite combat art while I keep doing my little farming method. It's also pretty effective on these guys. But I don't know. It's mostly my favorite because it looks fucking cool. Honestly, the most useful combat art by far, and I tested it before, and it doesn't work on the Genichiro. That's why I'm using the Nightjar jumps, because those allow me to exert a little bit more pressure if I can actually fucking use them. But it is the Senpo strikes, what are they called? I think it's just praying strikes exorcism. That's the word I'm looking for. My grandma. And the Praying Strikes and Exorcism are some of the best combat arts for general gameplay because it does good stamina damage or like posture damage, and it's super fast, hard for them to defend against. Overall, great combat art. Oh shit, I hate when they break those because then my rests don't really change anything. However, nah, he's just gonna instant city again. Alright, resurrected powers back to fighting Genichiro a billion times. I'm just gonna kind of throw my head into this brick wall a million times. Because he is not fun. Also, you know what? In the meantime, and just to kind of get myself back into the flow, I will fight some of the more interesting bosses. Great Shinobi Owl. Ooh. You know what? Genichiro Tomoe. I need to kind of test this, but he's a little more... Oh, I'm stupid. That's why he gets to do those new attacks in his inner Genichiro form, because he's got the sword he has in this fight.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I was looking for. Oh well.
Strength. That I must uphold.
Yeah, I forget how I exactly countered that, but he wasn't what I was looking for anyways, so... Also, a whole thing about this inner Genichiro business, he's totally new to this DLC. He wasn't a thing up until this point. And that's why I have to keep throwing myself at him. Because I would have probably be able to have a much easier time on him if I got to really, like, learn his attack power, like his attacks beforehand. Because I couldn't even do this. I couldn't even train with him until I got easy clapped by him in the, like, trial. And man, I was so pissed off because I went in there being like, oh, hell yeah, I will clap Genichiro. And then he just fucking comes in here, triple flip, kills me, like, instantly. And I couldn't even do nothing about it. And the first phase, he will always stab after that. Easy clap.
I'm not finished yet. Shinobi of the Devine Heir.
Okay, intense. That's a pretty free heal after that. Fuck! it's okay. This is okay.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Oh, fuck. Yep, that, I knew that was gonna happen.
The glory of Ashina.
So after he bows and does that specific slash, he will always do that 3-strike combo. And if I don't perfect deflect those, like perfect, they all chip through my health. I do be vibing in the bone zone in Gamer Militia.
Face me. Obi. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Shit. Alright, this one's pretty much a write-off. Gucci, I'll just save myself a little bit of time and die. I want to see something real quick. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I could have been doing that the whole time. Son of a bitch. Long and short is all I need to do in order to pull off that attack is hit both of the, like, both the guard button and the attack button at the same time. But a big reason I've been fucking up a lot is because I thought I had to click them both at the same time, but I learned I could just kind of hold and then out of guard immediately use that as an option. So that will help me apply pressure to Genichiro in this next fight.
Face me. Shit. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Shit! No, I was thinking I was doing so good there. Son of a bitch.
Power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
If I lose these resurrects in this, like, mode, I won't lose them permanently, so I'm not worried about losing them. Fuck! A big thing is because this phase, what keeps fucking me up, in this phase, after that jump attack, he can either stab or sweep, and so he kind of taught me a couple battles ago that he likes to sweep a lot in his second phase, and that's why I keep fucking up there. Because I'm not looking at the audio cue, I'm just thinking what he'll do. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Now it's a good place to be. Shit!
The glory of Ashina.
That went so good, and then so bad. Like, it was almost comedic, actually, just how quickly shit hit the fan. Alright. I think it'll actually load slightly faster if I start in that spawn room, because I won't have to load more location data. To whoever's also watching this stream, I'm just kind of mainly practicing the Genichiro fight so I can get through the first Gauntlet of Strength. Because this Genichiro is a bitch. Granted, I might just be trash at the game. It has been a while.
Face me, Shinobi. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Phase 1, he always stab. We take those. Heal. Another big issue with that jumping triple slash is I don't think I gain like posture damage on Genichiro for successfully parrying those. So it's just kind of a pain in my ass.
I'm not finished yet. The Devine Heir.
Fuck! Easy mistake. Rookie mistake, really.
Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Fuck. Alright. So if my posture's pretty much broken during that flurry, I might as well just back off. It's not worth it. Couldn't tell if that was his grab. Ah, shit.
The glory of Ashina.
So a lot of the stream will be silent, so I don't know who that second person is in the chat right now, because I did dip out of my own stream. So there are two of you there. There's Zach and somebody else, but it's going to be a mostly silent stream because I do find it pretty difficult talking while, you know, concentrating, because, oh god, I am not a big fan of this boss. In that I am an amazing fan of this boss. He is just a pain in my ass.
Face me, Shinobi. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Shit, that was a free heal. Should have used it. Oh, okay.
The power of the dragon's blood, then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Pretty consistently get a heal off after some of these attacks I'm noticing. That was awful. That was so sloppy. See, and now here's the big thing. Even once I beat him once here, it try again for the Gauntlet of Strength. So you know what? I'll tackle this again, see if I get lucky. Probably won't. This Gauntlet wasn't actually nearly as hard as I thought they were going to be. I thought FromSoft was going to be douchebags and just totally cuck me, because I thought I wouldn't gain any resources between fights. But actually, if I die, it just kind of sends me back to the beginning. And that's kind of it. So I do get my resources back. I don't have my sparklers. And Lazulite's pretty much all I need for this fight, so...
You will not pass the castle gate!
Gilbert the demon.
Gilby-dooby bye. Man, the training Genichiro so long. Fucking Yobu even kicking my ass. Alright. That's fun. This is gonna be lovely. Getting clapped by the first boss, huh?
Still standing. I'll strike you as many times as it takes.
Agreed. Didn't. Disgustingly sloppy, but we take those. Okay, Lady Butterfly's up next. Good tools for her. Shuriken up front. I'll need to put a snap seed on deck. The umbrella can do me so. You know what? Lazulite's actually might be like Lazulite Sabimaru might be pretty good for her, and the Lilac Umbrella. Snap seeds just in case I don't want some free spirit emblems. Man, people be cutting in and out. I'm starting to feel like they are just random grifters and not just other people.
Lady Butterfly.
Which I kind of like that.
Why indeed? You'll die if you doubt yourself, boy.
Nitros are actually pretty good for Lady Butterfly as well. Shit, that was dumb. That was dumber. Just in case you weren't paying attention there, Zach, what I did is I accidentally popped the wrong thing.
Impressive, boy.
Well, that was deserved. Might be better to only keep one of my prosthetic tools.
In that case, lose yourself in my illusion.
Shit.
Now
misclick.
we're having fun,
My snap sheet should have got rid of those. And also, why didn't I regain my resurrect for killing Lady Butterfly? Okay, Lilac kind of shoots me in the foot. Long spark, yeah, because it's... Guess I'll just do the reflection of strength on Lady Butterfly, because I guess I need to train up on that fight a little bit too. Even though a couple of misclicks totally boned me on that one.
Lady Butterfly.
Why indeed? You'll die if you doubt yourself, boy.
Shit, I'm not sure what it done well there.
Impressive, boy. In my illusions. Oh, don't mind me. I'll be watching from up here. You're surprisingly skilled, son of owl.
I'm surprised there are remnants in this boss arena. I'm wondering if that's because this actually transports me to the actual stage in the Harada Estates. Shit. Rather than setting me in its whole... Shit. Alright, that was a couple of rookie mistakes made there. Shit. Alright, that was bad. That was actually a really terrible Lady Butterfly fight. Like, I won in the end, but oh man, that shouldn't have taken nearly as long. Like, all things considered, I got cocked that fight. I really beans it up by using way more snap sheets than I should have. I'm wondering, is it actually expending my snap seeds or is it not? Like when I'm in this mode. It fucking better not, because that'd be a real pain in my ass. I mean, freaking true. I mean, I can reset mid-fight, so I can just... Okay, Akko's gives me more attack power. I could use that after Genichirio's first. Like Flurry if I succeed. But that might take too long. Don't worry, I'm muttering to myself. So again, who is in chat right now? I'd just like to see, because I know Zach's still in chat, but I see somebody else is viewing the stream. I'm wondering if you're just stopping in or if you're somebody I know. Because that's what the stream mostly was for me and the boys. But, you know, if you're just some rando guy coming in here viewing the stream, I much appreciate it, and I'm glad you're here. Sorry for it being a mostly silent stream. I am trying to focus real hard. I know it's okay for you, Zach. I'm just wondering because, again, you know, I'm trying to be a little bit entertaining.
Faith.
shit. That was actually pretty lucky, all things considered.
Not finished yet. Send over your Devine Heir.
I barely got that Makiri off. That one was pretty easy. Shit. Alright. After these 3 spins, I can really consistently get a heal off. That's super useful to keep in mind. Okay, that's the best move to have him break my posture on, because he can almost never follow it up. Good Makiri. Okay. Third phase of Inner Genichiro. This one, the biggest issue I have with it is I don't get to practice it very much. He likes to sweep a lot, though. Okay. So, now I can't heal and Nightjar. I can only really pick one. Oh, that was some bullshit. I could have countered that if I had a little bit more time, but I guess that's kind of the whole... Yeah, see, and now I don't get to try again. Maybe my bite down medicine could be used to good effect here. To those of you who don't know, basically Zach, and if the other person isn't somebody who plays Sekiro on their off time, the bite down medicine allows me to die, but remain the ability to use my second and third resurrect immediately after I use the other. So I have a small chance of being able to pop that before Genichiro kills me, and that could be used to great effect. However, honestly, I'm not using super high skilled tech anyways to fight him, because honestly, brute forcing him is the way I beat him the first time, so I'm just kind of hoping it'll work again. Lazulite Subimaru can't be used to too great of an effect. Maybe the sparklers can. I know for sure the Mist Ravens will do well. And the Kunai to add a little bit of chip damage for if he's too far for a Nightjar. Also, if anybody in chat is noticing something I'm totally missing, like a good opening to use or to otherwise, please put it in chat, because as you guys can see, I'm struggling. Okay, Mist Ravens can actually be used to great effect if I've got good posture. Always stabs after that in the first phase. Oh, barely got that Mikiri. That Mikiri came easy. Oh. Great first phase. Actually, literally flawless first phase.
The Devine Heir.
Oh, that was a really good Mikiri. Oh. So this round is exactly what I've been waiting for. Nearly flawless first and second phase Genichiro, which is super useful. And now, yes, I am beansing it up along the end here, but that was actually an amazing set altogether. It means I go in with 9 gourds to his third phase, possibly 8, which is super useful. Shouldn't have Nightjar there. Alright. That was good. That was really done well. Okay, he seems to always open with that stab here. Should have jumped on him, but didn't. Okay, greed. Barely made it out there alive. Lightning reversal. Oh, fuck, I forgot he reverses my reversal. Son of a bitch.
The power of the dragon's blood.
Shit, forgot about that.
As it takes.
Shit! Okay, but if I can consistently get to that phase and figure out that, should be an easy clap. Because that first half, or like first 2/3 of the fight, went actually really, really well. And my biggest flaw on that third phase is that I just don't know everything he can do. I've only really gotten that far 3 or 4 times. And I remembered he could reverse my reversals, but the big problem with the lightning reversal is it's so finicky, because if I jump too early, I won't get struck by lightning until I just land. Hey, Ryan. I don't know who the third person is. Zach and you are in here. But there's a third guy who ain't willing to chat much. Always stabs after that in the first phase. It actually isn't myself. It was myself for a while there. Ah, shit. But then I got out of my own stream. See, he left already, so...
Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
What is that attack? It's not a grab. It's not a stab. And it's not a sweep. Oh, I didn't realize I died already. Shit. Always stabs after that in first phase. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. It does give me posture damage for blocking those. That's good.
The Devine Heir.
Come on, what you gonna do? Dingle indeed. Alright. Shit the bed on that one. Might be able to get to third phase now still, but... long far cry from that last one. Shit. Alright, yeah. Fuck that up royally. Too distracted by chat. Don't worry, keep chatting. That was my fault. Just kind of small-brained badly on that one. Yo, back up to 3 concurrent viewers. Let's go. Poggers indeed. For the record, Ryan, I have been practicing these bosses for roughly an hour now. The stream's been going on for an hour and a half. However, about half an hour was spent kind of fucking around. Fuck. Should have known that was coming. Thank you. Alright, that was pretty bad. Oh, got pretty lucky there.
Finish it. Enemy of the Devine Heir.
Should misraven those from now on. Alright, yep. Shit! Should have misraven that again. Seeing if I could block that and get a free heal afterwards. And I chose to die like a dumbass. Woo! Alright. So the big fuck up there was I was going for a triple parry on that so I could get a free heal, because if he does that triple spin I can get a free heal off. But I think if I misraven them I still get just real small brain on my part. Also, I'm still confused. So Ryan, Zach already knows this, but Ryan, you might not know this. Some guy has been like coming in and out of the stream relatively consistently. And it's not me, because again, I have my own stream like closed, and I'm not sure if it's a rando or if it's one of the guys. And if it is a rando, he either really likes me or it's a bunch of different randos who really hate me. Either way, viewers are viewers, so, you know, we take those wins. I have a feeling the third could be Aiden with his, like, Wi-Fi from the nth dimension, but he hasn't said anything, and I feel like that's an Aiden thing to do. Could be John. John's online.
Me. I didn't think I'd see you again.
I didn't know I could do that, to be honest. That was really ballsy, and ballsy is not always the way to play. Free heal. Not so free, because I'm a dumbass.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Shit. Oh, and I forgot I already wasted a resurrect early on, so we uphill battle.
Devine Heir.
So my use of night jars in this fight is mostly to gain ground and keep my oppression going. Because it's got some pretty good range on it, and if I'm good with my usage of it and I, you know, keep a level head, I can use it to even greater effect because I'm using its upgraded form, the night jar reversal, which allows me to do that. Shit. But, you know, I'm not always the smartest, and I make huge mistakes like that combo there. I had that. Shit! I did the same thing I did before. I should have used my Mist Raven, but I didn't.
Right. Sure.
I'm gonna say that was planned, because it wasn't, but it, you know what? We take those. I accidentally unlocked on him there. Should have been punished for that. That was way too ballsy. That, yep, I tried to Mist Raven, but I didn't commit. take those. Did commit to the Mist Raven. Shit. It's weird to me that... So, Inner Genichiro, boss added afterwards. This is mainly exposition for Ryan, because I'm not sure if I already said it. So, Inner Genichiro was a boss added for this DLC. And so that's why I'm, like, struggling so hard with him, because he's basically a copy-paste of an older boss. He's just been ramped up to, like, the 13th degree. And he's a right pain in the ass. However... a big thing, I honestly forgot where I was going. Really bad with that. But, oh, that's what it was. It's weird to me. He's got dialogue that he had in the original fight. But I'm pretty sure his opening line is actually new to this fight. I don't know why I'm going to the Acquire Skills tab. I'll actually go and fight the OG Genichiro, see if he says the same thing for his opening line. Because I don't think he does. The line he specifically says in the Inner Genichiro is, I thought I'd never see you again, Shinobi of the Devine Heir. So if he says it here, I'm stupid. But if he doesn't, I'm confused. Okay. I'm just an idiot. Maybe I should train with this Genichiro for a little while. No, I think my old way.
Shinobi of the Devine Heir.
You're actually right, Ryan. But I'm wondering if I'm just stupid and I didn't notice that in the other fight. But I was considering training on this Genichiro, but then I realized I'll forget all of his new attacks. So I think just throwing myself at the brick wall of new Genichiro is the strat. Okay, that was really bad. Like, that is honestly, like, super sad that I did that. And that... Man, old Genichiro kicking my ass now. Shut up, old Genichiro.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
That shouldn't have done that. I should have got hit a lot more. Fuck. Wow, he just kind of stood there and took that one like a bitch. Oh, that's new. Why is my camera unlocked? Oh, I'm stupid. I almost killed him there, actually. You're stupid. I literally just did that to you. Why would you do that twice? Why would you do that twice? Like, so, man's jumped up, slashed at me with lightning with his sword, and I was like, Uno reverse, and he was like, big brain time, what if I did the exact same thing, but with my bow? And then surprise Pikachu meme when I fucking did exactly what happened last time. Bruh. Alright, so pay attention to this one. Because I'm wondering if the voice line's different. Because if it is, why? If it isn't,
Face me. Shinobi. I didn't think I'd see you again.
No, same thing. Ah! Didn't think he'd do that. Still first phase, so he still always stabs after that. That was just big dumb. Free heal. Oh, I've already wasted a resurrect too. Didn't even notice that. Fuck. Oh wait. No, I didn't. I just didn't rest. Ah! Ah, I'm working with less gourds too. Ah. Oh, how could I have been so blind?
I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Oh my god, I still do get that. Alright, Mr. Raven is the strat. Dame dame Sugi wo suge sugete.
The Devine Heir.
Oh, by the way, Ryan, there is some stream delay, so I did that as soon as you said fool, just making that extra clear. Uh-oh. I know I said Mr. Raven is the strat, but sometimes I forget, alright? I'm panicking. Haha! Yes, because I get a free hit and a pretty free heal. Barely got that Makiri. Alright, second phase it is, down to only pellets. This is going to be a uphill battle. Ooh. Shouldn't have did that, but I did. Why? That should have connected. That shouldn't have happened either.
Take him back. You still stand. What right serve
him? No worries, I just died anyways, Zach. So, but long story short, that was actually maybe my best round yet, and I pulled an extra small brain and forgot to rest, so I was missing a couple of gourds and some revives. But the new strat, and the strat I'm going to really try to stick to, is the Mist Ravens. I know that's been the old strat, but I realized just how much more powerful the Mist Ravens were than I thought. Because with my Mist Raven, I get a free hit and a relatively free heal as long as I keep my wits about me. And so, if I can consistently Mist Raven that 3 slash attack, as long as he doesn't spam it and I don't run out of, what's the word I'm looking for? By the way, this one I will always triple block because that's just a flex and it's free early damage. That was just because I accidentally night jarred. Well, I didn't accidentally night jarred. I meant to do that, but... Well, that was just dumb. I knew that was a sweep, and I just didn't do anything about that. First phase, so he'll always do that. And yeet.
I'm not finished.
Ow, I jumped into that. Shouldn't have did that, because, yeah, just wasted that heal. Miss Raven! Oh.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Why is that a perilous attack? I can still block it with ease. So that specific slash always leads to his grab attack. I gotta remember that because I occasionally forget what his grab looks like. Don't ask what that noise was. I don't even know either. Yeah, I knew that was coming, still didn't do anything about it. Alright, second phase. A little bit low health, so I'll have to start off a little bit risky. Free Mikiri always at the beginning of this phase, but... You fool! I knew you would reverse my reverse, so I reversed your reversal of my reverse. Ow. Oh, fuck. Beansing it hard. Whoa. Fucked it up. Yeah, I knew I did that too early. Actually, might kill his Genichiro using vitality damage. Oh shit! We take these! So it takes 2 hours to get accustomed to that Genichiro. Pog indeed. You know what, I'm gonna use... Oh, okay. Bite down. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna... You know what, I'm just gonna go straight for the Gauntlet. Yeah, let's see if I can pull off the Gauntlet now. Probably won't. Probably gonna get clapped by Genichiro again. But also... Ryan, Zach, after every one of the boss battles in the Gauntlet, try your best to remind me to rest at the statue instead of moving straight on, because that gives me my resources back. So the Gauntlet, now I have to fight this dude on a horse, some lady, and then that Genichiro all in a row without dying. Now I can resurrect as many times as I am allowed, but if I perma-die, I have to start over again. And that's why I was practicing that Genichiro a billion times. Oh, shit. Alright, that's why I was practicing him a billion times, because I need to be able to, like, you know, defeat him consistently and be able to practice the whole time. Yeah, I know your name. It's Gyobu. Yeah. It's been a while since I fought Horse Guy, but... So this guy's the first boss of the game. He's actually pretty easy. I'm just relatively rusty on him. Well, he's one of 2 first bosses, I have to say, because the other lady immediately next is the other possible first boss you get. It just depends on what area you explore a little bit more first. And so that's why this Gauntlet is super, like, deceptive. Because... it's the 2 first bosses, and then I saw Genichiro, and I thought, oh, okay, it's going to be the 3, like, first boss of the game. That's going to be easy, champ. And then they pull out that Genichiro, which absolutely destroyed me.
You will not take this Gyobu's head!
Ah, shit. See, the big problem with this fight is it's a lot of just waiting for him to come and attack me. Oh, it's not done yet. He's got 2 health bars, just like Genichiro. Thank you, though, Zach. A big way you can tell if a fight is over is if I stab the guy once, and then it does, like, a little animation and allows me to stab him again. That's the end of the fight. I mean, no, actually, Shadows Die's choice is referring to the fact that I can die like a billion times. Alright, so see, I stab him once, and then it gives me the option to stab him again. That tells me the fight is over. I will go rest. Thank you very much.
Forgive me.
But like, because the whole thing with this game, the Devine Heir they keep talking about, it's just this little boy who has the magic power to just not die. And his power extends to the ability to just give that to a single person, typically a protector. But the power is a little bit weakened. And so he can, like, basically do that free resurrect infinitely, but I can only do it once until I have to kill somebody, and then I get it again. And then if I perma-die, it takes way more of that resurrective power in order to, like, get me back. And that's a whole thing about... that's a whole, like, big thing about the story mode here. I'm actually going to do my setup so that I can fight Lady Butterfly a little bit better. Lazulite and... Sabimaru is actually a pretty good use on her, so... See, okay, you actually... So the whole point of this game is to actually get rid of that power. It's a whole, like, greed of man sort of deal, as well as every time I die, like, perma-die and come back, it causes, like, a disease called dragon rot. Think of it as, like, dragon COVID, actually. It just causes people to cough their lungs out until they just straight up die. And up until now, there was no cure for it, and the cure now is specific to me. Only I can actually cure it. It's this whole thing. But, like, whole thing. I'll take off his hands. I don't know what you're referring to by taking off his hands, but I'm going to go fight Lady Butterfly. Possibly get absolutely shreked. Hopefully not.
Lady Butterfly.
Why indeed? You'll die if you doubt yourself, boy.
God damn it. I literally, like, just kicked her ass, too. A lot of these fights, by the way, are momentum-based. Like, you see, I gain some momentum, and then she'll gain momentum. Now, it's a lot easier for the enemy to gain momentum in this game, but, like, effectively, if I can get into a groove, it's pretty easy for me to keep that groove going for at least a little while. Okay, that was dumb. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why, I find this boss kind of funny, because, like, her whole gimmick is she gets up on those wires, and she does all these, like, fancy backflips, and I love just, like, kind of hitting her while she's, like, doing her fancy backflip, and she'll just fucking fall to the ground like a sack of bricks. Like that. So yes, she does have 2 health bars, only this one is like a gimmick health bar. Oh fuck, okay, I need to actually keep my spirit emblems, so I'll Sabimaru and then I'll cuck her. Because she does this, where she just kind of comes back right after I kill her once. In a real not very epic gamer moment, if you do say so. Because the first time you fight her, it's actually such a pain in the ass because you don't know what she's going to do, and then the first time you kill her is so relieving. And then she just pops back up and she's harder now. It's so heartbreaking. So I'm actually
in my illusions.
gonna get my little ceremonial dagger so I can just
Now
kind of
we're having
say
fun.
no to all of them bad boys. And then I can do this, and then I can do that, so I have spirit emblems again, and I can hit her off her goddamn wires. Ow. Ow. So that was a grab attack, and that would have one hit killed me, but, you know, I can just kind of yeet her off the wire, which is always fun. Ceremonial dagger, and another heal, and then I can cuck her again. Alright, and that's Lady Butterfly gone.
Forgive me.
Stronger.
Thank you, Zach. Yeah, going into Genichiro with 2 gourds would not have been fun. So here's the moment. So those are actually pretty bog standard. Like, they had more health and did more damage than their typical counterparts. But that was doable. And I'm sitting here being like, inner Genichiro. I guess that's just Genichiro in his final phase, as it shows him in his final phase right there. So I'm like, oh, epic Le Pog. Because at first it hid inner Genichiro from me until I fought Lady Butterfly. So I'm sitting here being like, oh, Genichiro. Genichiro's pretty easy. That's a Le Poggers moment. And I go in, and Mans absolutely destroys me with that first 3-hit swing. And I shit bricks. I was so mad. Man, loading screens are fun. Pretty sure what this unlocks, by the way, is a new one of those special moves and another gauntlet. But this is the only gauntlet I feel even remotely confident with taking in.
I didn't think I'd see you again.
Okay, flawless phase 1. I should get those mist. I don't have my mist ravens equipped. Shit. All right.
Shindo, Divine Heir.
That was actually really bad for me not having my wrist ravens out. And that's exactly why. Fuck. Okay. I actually might fuck it up. And that's so heartbreaking.
Dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Shit, that was a rookie mistake. Almost cost me the whole gauntlet. Shit. Actually back off and use pellets. Oh, fuck, didn't realize he could do that. That was dumb. Alright. Alright, yeah, alright, that's the gauntlet, boys. Well, Zach, Ryan's gone. That's pretty heartbreaking. Alright, now to, fight that Grunichiro a bunch of times again in order to kind of perfect that. What really killed me, the real crux was I forgot to change my loadout back to my Genichiro fight. Because I was too hyped up thinking I was going to do it. I forgot to switch back to my Mist Ravens because that was actually the crux of the strategy for this Genichiro. So if I can beat him again here, I'll go back into it. But that was devastating. Oh man, forgetting those Mist Ravens. I need to equip my firecrackers again. I got a good half second to pause before he triple slashes me in the beginning. Yeah.
Face me, Shinobi. I didn't think I'd see you.
Shit. Yep, that was about right.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Shouldn't have night jarred. Alright.
The glory of Ashina.
Not too depressed about losing that one. Made a huge mistake night jarring when I did. Yeah, I'm just practicing again because I have to go through all 3 of those bosses again. Well, all 2 of those bosses again in order to get back to the fight that actually matters. And I'm just practicing in order to make sure I can still do it because clearly I still have a decent enough margin for error. I'm basically just accounting for possibly have lucking out that first Genichiro. Like, well, that first inner Genichiro kill. Because that was the first time I killed him.
Face me.
Alright, well, this is off to a terrible start. Alright, I'll just die. Stream will end at about like 11:30ish because I still gotta work at like 11 in the morning. So. And though this is tedious, I am actually having a lot of fun with this fight. This is actually a really good improvement on the old Genichiro. Genichiro is a fun boss when I finally figured him out. And now that there's an improved version, I'm having a good time. That was a rookie. Shouldn't have night jarred there. That could have cost me. Shoo, that also was pretty bad. Alright, Zach. That makes sense. It is getting pretty late. Alright. Still got 9 chords.
I'm not finished yet. Shinobi of the Devine Heir.
Shit.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Should have night jarred. That was my fault. That was luck. That was also luck. That was some skill though. Alright, third phase again. What? Oh, my Mist Raven just didn't work that time. Son of a bitch. That, well, yeah, that was just bad.
What dragon serve?
Well, yep, alright.
Must.
Super sloppy there. Super sloppy. Alright, so what just because I haven't been sleeping much, so I'm pretty... Why haven't you been sleeping much? Have you just decided not to sleep, or have you just been super busy, Zach? Have you been... Are you busy with that library you've been working on for a while?
Face me. I didn't think I'd see you.
Good to know he will also kick into that move occasionally. That's actually super useful. Something I hadn't figured out previously. Alright, yeah, that was bound to happen. Alright, Alright, fair enough. Makes sense. I forgot about your DSiWare project somehow, even though it's actually, like, one of the more interesting projects I've heard about from you. Just because I feel like it's super interesting that you just kind of have a bot trolling, like, some Nintendo servers to snag... well, I know that's, like, a hyper-bastardization. I'm not even sure you're using Nintendo servers. But it's just cool to me to see a bot, like, you've just made a bot that kind of... It effectively Bitcoin mines DSiWare games, if I'm not totally mistaken. That's the smallest brain way I can put that. Also, huge a testament to my improvement on this boss fight is the fact that I can, like, still kind of keep up reading chat and battling at the same time. Really getting into the flow of this phase, at least. Yes, I'll occasionally make a mistake, and on this Genichiro, those mistakes are super costly. Like, that there costed me an entire resurrect.
I will take him back. Still stand. What drives you to serve him?
That is correct. Like, is the DSi server even live still? I don't think it is. Now that I'm actually thinking about it. That was actually a really good third phase Genichiro. It's basically just a tool that batch downloads everything, it decrypts. So where is it batch downloading it from? Are the servers still up? Decrypts it using the leaked Kaigen It's a ton of archival. So, just for the record, I'm really slow at reading these just because the formatting on my PlayStation is really weird. So, some of the words just are kind of hard to read. So, like, Keygen, is that Keygen or Keegan or something like that? Is that like a name of somebody, or is that just like where'd that word originate from? The algorithm, the name of the algorithm. Calculates a ton of archival, then prepares and packs it all for you for upload to a public server. Right, I forgot you were uploading those to public rather than just keeping them private. Now, I'm wondering if it will give me the VOD for this stream on my YouTube. Because I actually really would like the VOD for this. Just because, yeah, it's a 2.5 hour long video, but I don't know, I kind of like it. Right! So are the servers... Okay, Keygen. Alright. And are the servers still up just because the sheer fact that you said so that people who bought the games can still download them or re-download them? That tells me their servers have... Or, oh, their eShop is offline or something? Really? The servers are... It's actually been 11 years? Okay, I thought so, because I felt it was kind of weird that you could just download them out of thin air, but... Okay, so the eShop is just gone. So... The question I have is, does your algorithm know when someone has downloaded or has purchased the game? Or can people just go in and steal the games from using your work? Oh, also, I'm going to go waste Spirit Emblem, so I have 420 in storage. Yes, I know. I am an adult. You know... So, so what specifically... what is 1727, the 1727 titles? Oh, sorry, that's just all of the... Never mind. And yes, technically at NA... Oh, okay. Makes sense. Fair enough. Maybe if I get the VOD, I will edit this specific bit out, just so, you know, piracy ain't just kind of like outright in the VOD, you know, a way to just pirate DSi games. Just because, you know, support the creators and the whatnot. I agree, they do deserve to be preserved, like, because, I mean, yes, it's okay to use your algorithm to, like, do piracy in your means, but to me it's like, you know, I mean, I guess they can't really pay for them now anyways, so now that I think about it, so I also want to know what the stream delay actually is. So, like, Zach, I want you to send a message that just says, like, stream delay timer. And then as soon as I see that message, I will say scene, and then I want you to just immediately count the number, like how long it took me. And I want you to tell me the actual stream delay, alright? Just because I'm relatively intrigued. That's actually pretty smart. Yeah, so people can't just like use your tool and then just kind of download a bunch of the other stuff. Stream delay. Oh wow, it's been like almost 3 minutes? I doubt it though. "16 seconds of delay, holy shit." Alright, I'll fight him one more time and then I'll go for the Gauntlet again. That was heartbreaking. To go to the Gauntlet, realize I forgot my mist feathers and just got cucked though. That was big ol' kick to the dick.
Face me, Shinobi. I didn't think I'd see you.
That is fair. Whole round trip. It's just like, I think another thing is just my internet is a little bit slow, because I know typically streams have a delay, but usually I don't think they're that big. That is true, actually. Yeah, it would be pretty choppy. So I guess it is pretty fluid. Oh shit. Didn't think I'd break his posture in that. It actually could be just a PlayStation thing. Yeah, because it's got to go from my PlayStation to the broadcast on YouTube. Actually super interesting. So my whole motto has been like, first phase he always stabs after that jump attack, because I thought in second phase I occasionally saw him do the sweep directly after, but he hasn't done that in like forever. Shit, didn't have my Mist Ravens equipped.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Now, if I use my Fire Mist Ravens, that actually might give me even more of an edge. Because the only reason I've been avoiding using my Fire Mist Ravens is because they use one extra Spirit Emblem per use, which does add up to quite a bit, because like 2 uses of the... Sorry, I'm just, you know, concentrating. But 2 uses of the Aged Mist Feather will be... Sorry, of the Fire Mist Raven will be 3 uses of the one I'm using right now. So I'll need to look into... Oh, I didn't realize the... Oh, I guess it's so you can translate games, huh? From, like, whatever language they were initially made in to English. son of a bitch, I used it too soon.
Take him back.
Shit.
What drives you to serve?
Yeah, Fire Mr. Ravens won't actually help too much. Oh, didn't realize he was going to do that. That's fun. Shit, didn't realize he was going to do that either. That's an easy dodge, though. And that's Genichiro for like the third or fourth time. Correct. Yeah, it's like other alphabets pronounceable by Latin alphabet users like us. Yes, so making it so you can read Japanese text out loud. But it's yeah. I knew that. I knew that much. I'll actually have to, because I missed a couple while I was focusing on that third phase there. I'll tune into my own stream like a jerk. My videos. Might be able to go to my library anyways, but yeah, I just want to scroll back through chat, see what else you said, because you were talking, I was just focusing too hard. If there's a problem with the internet, it'd be choppy. It's just like the PlayStation thing. The room was, yeah, part of the DSiWare. Well, not so much. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's more about helping translate is what I actually meant. I was just, you know, mid-battle. Thank you, Zach. So I actually will attempt the Gauntlet again, because I think I am actually pretty consistent at killing him now. And the other thing about the whole translation thing, by the way, is it actually could aid you in translation, because I'm not sure if Google allows you to, well, actually, your computer probably allows you to type in Japanese script. It's just, you know, it's a whole, like, settings delve in order to do that. So it's actually, like, easier in the case that you could just outright translate, or at least Romanize it, and then translate it from there. God damn it, that lantern fucked me. I think that's exactly what that lantern's there to do. Yeah, I'm just going around killing these guys for the fun of it. Just get me some experience points and the whatnot. Because that's what that blue bar up in the top is that appears every now and then after I kill a guy. It's my experience bar. And all of my levels, like, I'm not level 1. It requires those levels I can put into, like, a skill point in order to increase my abilities. How many DSiWare games are actually produced for Korea? Like, or at least using the Korean alphabet? Sorry, I'm just gonna read the chat here just before another message pops up and gets rid of it. Yeah, I'm kind of... Yeah, and yeah, kind of. The database I'm publishing the archive to has a very strict specification for how games should have... Oh! So it just doesn't like non-Romanized alphabets. So you need... Okay, that explains all the trouble you're going through for the Romanization project, because otherwise it just won't let you post, will it? Really? How far along the lifespan were Chinese and Korean regions added? Because I'm actually pretty intrigued about that. Like, was it like year 9 or something, and that's why only a couple of games, or a handful of games got produced? Or was it like year 10, so they only got whatever they had already in process out, and then they kind of got screwed for the rest? Oh, halfway through. All right, that makes sense. Now, is that guess solely based on just how many, the sheer number of games produced, or is that just totally wild guess? Yeah, that sounds like China. Based on the number of games. So, like, how many games so far have you collected in those other languages? Or is it, like, a number too big to just be able to say?
Goodbye.
My lord, I've procured the flower for the fountainhead aroma.
Oh? Was it truly blooming in the sunken valley?
Yes, deep within the valley.
So that is where the fountainhead waters pour.
Oh, you have... Oh, you already have them all.
This wolf. Oh, and actually, I found something. I discovered there's another scent we must acquire.
What is it?
The blood of the Devine Heir of the dragon's heritage.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
In other words, my blood.
Your blood? But my lord, you cannot bleed.
Yes. It is true that those of the dragon's heritage cannot bleed. However, in Lord Genichiro's quarters, I found a curious journal belonging to Lord Takeru's page, and it appears there is a way for me to bleed. For now, I'd like to ask you to keep this for me. Now then, we just need to figure out how to make me bleed.
Perhaps we should ask Lady Emma.
As a doctor, she should have much knowledge of the human body. Yes, she may be able to help us.
That makes sense, preparing them for the archive. Yeah, I was just doing some story stuff, because I kind of want to beat this game again in another... Like, specifically using this file. Just because I really like the look.
Yes, what is it?
Can the Devine Heir be made to bleed?
Oh, for the record, I can make him bleed by using the sword on my back. It's a whole thing. I'll explain in a moment.
To obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm and achieve immortal severance.
Oh, I see.
It is true that the Devine Heir's blood cannot be shed by normal means. However, you currently possess the means to do so.
The mortal blade.
Yes, here you are.
This was written by Lord Takeru?
It was. With the mortal blade, you may wound the Devine Heir, and his blood will be allowed to flow.
I see. This brings us one step closer to a mortal severance. I shall tell my lord.
Of course.
So yeah, so just to explain a little bit for you, Zach. So this little guy, he's the one who has given this whole situation. And so I could stab him with the sword on my back, because like he cannot be injured right now in the state he's in. But you know, he's like a little boy, so he can't really fight in the war that's currently going on. And so that Genichiro guy, he wants to use the power that I have in order to help the country out. But Kuro likes me too much, and in order to like get rid of my power, it would just kind of outright kill me. And he also has faith that I'm just a way better servant anyways. And so I went on a little bit of an adventure to snag the sword on my back. It's called the Mortal Blade. It can kill that which is immortal. However, the little guy, his name's Kuro, his power is so strong that even if I were to stab him with this blade, it wouldn't kill him. It would just allow him to resurrect. At least that's pretty much just my theory, because the whole game, or at least the most easy ending to get, is to figure out a way to kill him, to get rid of this whole Dragon's Blood heritage curse that's been going through the land. And so, along the way, getting this blade, I need to get into the Divine Realm, stab a dragon, get his tears, and then use those, like make the kid drink those, which will allow me to kill him using the sword on my back. And the only reason I don't use this combat art more often is because it uses my spirit emblems. It uses quite a lot of them, actually. But I was just showing you what I can do. Alright, I've dilly-dallied enough. Back to this. I'll try one more time and then I'll end the stream. It's like 3 hours long, and if I ever want to watch this VOD again and like edit it even, it's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Not to mention it's gonna be a total mess with like forcing whoever watches this, probably me. So I'll explain. He doesn't specifically want to die. He just knows that the power of his blood is like a huge source of conflict. Like, pretty sure the entire reason the country's at war right now is over his blood. Because people are like trying to get his power, the power that I have, because not everybody knows that only one person can have it at a time. In fact, very few people know that much. And so he it's not that he's suicidal, it's that he knows that dying will solve a lot of more problems than otherwise. Oh, forgot I had that on. Let's just change that right back to the Nightjar reversal. I need to equip the Ravens for the later fight, but thank you. I need them very specifically for the Genichiro fight. The other guys don't really need them. Especially the thing with Lady Butterfly, and the reason I only have 2 of my stuff equipped, is because the Sabimaru is good for easy initial damage, but the... oh, fuck. But the, Shuriken is outright, like, well, not outright necessary, but Jesus Christ, it makes her fight easier. Okay, I haven't gotten Gyobu down to a science, so maybe I should stop fucking around. That was just greed.
You will not take this Kyobu's head!
Now, I think if I die a second time here, it actually might prevent me from using my other revives later, so I gotta try and like, focus here. Alright, and that's Gyobu. And I will rest. Okay. And then Sabimaru. So remind me at the end of the next fight to equip those Mist Ravens, because I might forget again. The big thing with this gauntlet is I needed to perfect that Genichiro, because these guys I can make a lot of mistakes and still make it, but Genichiro, like, one too many mistakes and I'm just done.
Why indeed? You'll die if you doubt yourself, boy.
Shit. And that's first phase, Lady Butterfly. Sabimaru.
Impressive, boy.
Ah.
Yourself in my illusions. Now we're having
with that second Sabimaru barrage.
You're surprisingly skilled, son of Owl.
By the way, the reason I run from that as far as I do is because obviously they hit the pillars, but if I didn't use that Snapseed item, then a bunch of those dudes would become those butterflies and kill me, so it's best to keep my muscle memory intact to always run away from those to make sure they hit the pillars. Why was I stuck on that pillar? That was no fair. Kind of wasted a couple of my... Yeah, alright, but I still got my resurrects, so I'm not worried. Kind of wasted a couple of my shurikens there, because that little, like, move I did increases my attack power by using the same resources that my shurikens use. But I think that's the end of Lady Butterflies, so I'm not too worried. Mist Ravens. Super important. Honestly, they're the only tool I ever use against Genichiro, so might as well just keep them like that. Rest up, equip them in my equip slots so that I can't unequip them. Okay, don't need snap seeds. I mean, honestly, I don't need anything with the current strat. I think that is also a health increasing item, but I'll just use my bundled Jizo. Alright, full spirit emblems, inner Genichiro, here we go. Mist Ravens are equipped. Genichiro has been thoroughly practiced. Hopefully this time around, I do the thing. Better not fucking choke, I swear to God. Luck will be needed, so that is much appreciated. 3 hours, 3 minutes. Hopefully, doesn't take much longer than that. Because I know I get a combat art at the end of this. Shit, it's 11 o'clock and my phone's going off. Let me just fix that real quick so that that's not a constant distraction. Because that would piss me right off. Alright. See, this is why I can never become a professional streamer. Just because I get so distracted so easily. Alright. Gotta get all nice and comfy. This is what this past 3 hours has been for. Little choke there. Oh. Okay, first phase.
Not finished yet. Shinobi of the Devine Heir.
Okay. This looks like it's actually really on pace to be a victory here. Ooh, that was also pretty clean. That's about right. I just realized I still have all 3 resurrects, so that actually doesn't harm me too much.
The power of the dragon's blood. Then I will kill you as many times as it takes.
Shit. Ah! I choked so hard there. I knew I was supposed to do that. Oh, that was the biggest choke I've ever done. So doable, though. So doable. Oh, fuck. That hurt. That hurt so much. The whole time I was fit. Like, that was a really weird fight in comparison to the rest of the ones I've done. Just because there were so many... Shit, lost my laptop. So many muscle memory things that I just totally flubbed that whole way through. All because my headphone cord was just kind of like hitting my hand in a funny way. Oh, heartbreaking to see another, like, I don't know, half hour possibly dedicated to going through this again. That is a pain in my ass, and I've got to equip my firecrackers at the very least here. Honestly, aside from Lady Butterfly, nobody else really needs any more than one. Like, I could use my Lazalites, but that's kind of just wasting.
My name is Kyobu Masataka Oniwa! Move in haste and die, brat!
Ow. Forgot that he can hit me there. Don't know why. Alright. I'll just stop. Oh my god. That... Wow. That was actually depressing. See, I was waiting for him to do that. So I choked harder than anybody's ever choked on Gyobu. Fun fact, the spear that I almost never use is one of his horns on his helmet. Because you'll see his right horn, or I guess his left horn, is broken.
You will not take this Kyobu's head!
It's interesting the actual like lack of soundtrack in this game. I'm only really noticing it now that I can't, because like in previous Souls games, a lot of the soundtrack, in fact, all of the soundtrack was, well, okay, all of the soundtrack is a little bit misleading. 90% of the soundtrack was dedicated to like boss fights and stuff. And so to hear no boss music for like any of these guys is actually really strange. I don't know why I equipped that Jizo. I'm just not going to change that out next time, because snap seeds, need those. So after 2 Lazulite Sabimarus, Lady Butterfly gets poisoned. That's interesting to note. I will use that in this next fight. In fact, I'm going to try an early Sabimaru Barrage, see if that does anything. So I never really tried an early Sabimaru Barrage on Lady Butterfly, usually because I just kind of get those free hits in when she drops in for second phase, even though those still tend to get blocked, so...
Lady Butterfly.
Why indeed? You'll die if you die.
Pretty clean. Alright, she'll drop like right by those rocks, so I don't want to be on that, because last time she knocked me over. Ow, that was dumb. that was actually a really interesting Lady Butterfly fight, because she didn't use her gimmick the whole time. Like, those snap seeds, I never had to use them. Equip the Mist Ravens. Always equipped my Mist Ravens here. I will never mistake that for the rest of my life, I swear. That heartbreak the first time. And make sure they're equipped here. Don't need no Jizo. Never used him. Alright, my ninjutsus don't really do anything, so no need to re-equip those. Alright. Just gonna double rest there because he told me to, just making sure so I didn't forget. Alright. 3 hours and 15 minutes. 3 hours and 16 minutes. Better culminate here. This actually reminds me very much of that time I fought Ishin. Just because it's a very similar feel, getting like right into the vibe with Ishin as it is with Genichiro here.
Shit. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Clean first phase.
I'm not finished yet. Entropy of the Devine Heir.
I think I always get him with posture in the first two phases. It's up to that last third phase where I tend to get him with health. Alright, here we go. Clean second phase. I think I'm going in, yeah, all 10 gourds. Also noticed that was my first Mist Raven use. That's fun. Yeah, I had to get out of there. What? That shouldn't have done that. Little ballsy there because I've got all 3 revives. And there we fucking go. 3 hours, 20 minutes. Gauntlet of Strength, Devine Heir, done. Thank God. Thank you, Zach, for that support the whole way through. Very useful. So now I think I unlock another gauntlet, and I have a new, I don't know what it's called. I guess it's a combat art. I'll look at it a little better next time. It's been a while since I've actually given that a look. I don't want to know what it does. Memory of Inner Genichiro. Battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering with the mind of Wolf. Deep within the mind, Genichiro is stirred, his tenacity undying even in memory. Ashina demands one become stronger still. Sakura Dance. Combat art that builds momentum in a series of leaping slashes can be transitioned into a mid-air prosthetic attacks. That's really good. Cost spirit emblems. Secret art of the Way of Tomoe. That makes a lot of sense because Tomoe was Genichiro's teacher. She performed in her master's honor. The Sakura blossoms will soon fall. If you cannot return home, at least allow this dance to console you. Interesting. I want to see how that plays. Sakura Dance costs 1 spirit emblem. That's actually pretty cheap for what it seems to be using. And I get mid-air prosthetic arts, so let's test out with my Lazulite Shuriken. That always works. Actually, I could literally look up in-game what works with this new ability, so let's see. Mid-air prosthetic arts. Oh, it just allows me to use my prosthetic arts build. Okay, let's see what this actually does. That's cool. Just want to see what this does because it probably looks funny. Oh wow, I'm stupid. I literally just... Yeah, that's about right. Yes, I did notice the slash costs an emblem each time. I'm not worried about wasting the spirit emblems because I gain those back pretty much every time I kill an enemy. So that farming route I just used would do pretty much exactly the same every time. Enhance attack power with the memory of that inner Genichiro. Genichiro watched his Tomoe dance. Her movements held secrets in a height. Yeah, it just occurred to me. Is this almost the exact attack that Genichiro used? That like triple slash 1, 2, 3. That is the same attack. I like that a lot, actually. So that's that triple slash that Genichiro kept spamming the whole goddamn time. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Guardian Ape, Great Shinobi Owl, True Monk, Genichiro Way of Tomoe, and Hidden. That's going to be hard. This boss, that one... Okay. The easiest boss out of them all is Way of Tomoe Genichiro. And he's not to fuck around with. Guardian Ape, 2 phases. Phase 1's difficult. Phase 2, actually pretty easy. Great Shinobi Owl, really hard whole way through. True Monk, pretty hard. 3 phases. Each phase is different. Way of Tomoe Genichiro, I think 1 or 2 phases, pretty easy. That's probably going to be Ishin. But knowing the bullshit they pulled with Inner Genichiro, it's probably going to be some like coked up version of Ishin. But I'm going to leave the stream off here. So that was the stream. Have a good night.